Set that up there. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Screen sharing. Where is it? Screen sharing. What? Oh, screen gaming. Alright, yeah, no, that's fine. Is that? I think the music is a little too loud. Do something like that. There. Okay. Wheezy, if you're still here, please stop subscribing. there's no reason to there is no reason to subscribe right now. I'm come to bother you. Why now? I just started streaming. What is it? What do you need? What do I need to assist you with? I didn't even do my intro yet. But Weezy, you don't. You know what, Weezy? You support me by being a good friend. That's all that matters to me. I just came to pester me. Okay, well that's fine. Here. Hi. Welcome in. We're gonna be doing a little bit of building today because I was supposed to be doing this a few months ago and I slacked off. I think the last time we actually did this was we were like working on the towers and whatnot, and we actually, you know what? I did finish that. I got a little bit of fancy going on. Last time I was playing this, everyone was still playing Where Winds Meet. That's how long ago this was. So, I mean, there's that. We finished the whole bridge, though. This is pretty nice looking, I'll be quite honest. You got, like, a little bit of features underneath. There's no detail left out. Well, I mean, maybe right there. But we can work on that later. I went above and beyond. Oh, give me a sec. Excuse me. Take some water, too. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but, you know, I got a little bit of the congestion going. But anyways, we got a full-on bottom feature. Hardly anyone is ever going to see this, but you know what? I will in my head, and that's all that matters. I know nothing about what's coming. About what's coming. Well, what is coming? I don't even know what's coming. The coming tide, the coming monsoon, the coming winter. I would love some more winter. But anyways, today, I'm actually gonna try and figure out what I want to do, because I have no clue yet. Yep, I started this and I don't even know what I want. I think I kind of do. But not really. Build an igloo, but that's not a castle. I'm talking about, like, how do I want to put out the layout? Oh, God. Today is not a good day. I'm feeling all stuffy. I hope I'm not getting sick. Find an ice castle, but that's, oh my goodness. Rio, don't do it. There's no reason to subscribe. I don't even have any emotes. I think. There. Anyways, thank you though. I appreciate it. Oh, you know what? I should probably also do what do you call it? Probably should be doing a little bit of the gardening here because the original design for this was going to be what do you call it? Oh, Draco's in. How you doing, buddy? It was the all evil castle. Now it's not so evil castle-y, so I gotta make it a little bit fancier. All right, Draco, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't subscribe. Nice building, looks cool. Yeah, but we gotta work on some more. It's just a bridge at the moment. Oh my fucking god. I gotta figure out a layout. We got the bridge. We know what we want to do with the bridge. The bridge is done. Just got to do the castle now. And for the castle, I'm thinking kind of like there's gonna be a courtyard, you know, a slide around courtyard. Where's the grass? There's the grass. Little courtyard like so. And I'm thinking like maybe like some wall action right there. So you got a little cubby hole you walk through. I don't know if this is gonna be the interior or not. Could be, maybe. Not sure yet. I don't really think we should be going have a good stream. Yeah, Draco, you have a good one. Take it easy wherever you're at in this magical world. I feel like I don't really want to do too much of like a... What do you call it? What's the word? I don't really know what it's called. I really should know these terms, but I don't. I was taught these terms in college, and I just kind of threw them away. Just like my college experience. But, like, I don't really want it, like, it's not supposed to be militaristic, if that's the word. I don't know if that's the right word, but it sounds good enough for me right now. It's supposed to be like a palace, but like a castle palace. Maybe I'm just going for a palace overall. That could be the case. Also, I was thinking kind of what I want to do too is like, I want to have it so it goes like, goes up one level and like something like that. Maybe not like, actually, maybe it's more like this thingamajig. A little bit of this kind of action. So you still got like a full-on circle here. And you just come up here, you would walk up, and you'd go down here, and then like, I don't know what it'd be over here, but you'd have like this where you could overlook the... Ooh, that's actually not half bad of an idea. Let me differentiate too. So like you're overlooking up here kind of thing. And maybe also have it so there's like an interior... Oh, wrong one. There's like an interior over here, perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. We're still figuring things out. That's the magic of it. Have a little bit of something like here. So the bridge is going to be like right here. This is the bridge. It's going to bother me if I don't actually put in the full effect. Actually, no, it's not going to matter. What am I thinking? So it's going to be like that. You walk over here. The castle's going to be like that. You have your, like, courtyard here. What do you call it? Maybe a, like, little staircase going on their pilgrimage. Can I zoom in? Hang on. What's the zoom in thingamajig? Where's the zoom in thingamajig thing that no one... Oh, there it is. What do you think? You know what? Oh no, I do have shaders on. Okay. What do you think goes through her head? You know, their village are all the way over there, enjoying the peaceful life. Is that they're just morning? No, but they stay there well, it's technically day year round. Are they just lost in their head? They just have nowhere to go, or they're just tired of their flatlands life and they just want to venture out, make a name for themselves, doing absolutely nothing but just standing in the flatlands for the rest of their lives, just visiting stuff, I guess. I don't know. Find a long lost one that's probably dead because of me. Something like that. Alright, so we got this. Castle going like that. Actually, no, not that. Do a little bit of this, perhaps. As you're walking down here, what could be down here? I don't want to have this like as like a one level kind of thing, you know? I want to have it be multi-level. It's in the end of it, the thing that Phantom was talking about is like kind of having like a labyrinth of sorts, and I'm still figuring that out on how we can do that. I guess for now, for the time being, we could probably at least work on the courtyard. We also have the thingy about a, what do you call it? There's like this little porch thing right here too. This, I can go down into a basement of sorts. The only thing is I don't really want to have it so like the case of someone, if some of the players, like once they're traversing the bridge, they see there's a platform down here, so they jump down kind of thing. I mean, that, you know what? That's going to be a lot of damage. That's going to be a ton of damage, actually. Hang on a second. How much damage is that going to be? Oh, no, they're fine. Okay. So maybe if we have it like that... I guess there's the case of you just connecting up like that. And then just going across like so. That could work, I guess. Then you have like the dungeon or something like that down there. It's gonna be going underneath. I want to have like a tree. It's gonna be a tree right here. Like so. So like maybe we could have it so underneath here could be like a root work, perhaps? I don't know, I'm still figuring it out. Give me a sec. There we go. Still figuring it out. We're gonna eventually figure it out, but not quite yet. I say we at least do have some kind of game plan. Oh, hey Umbra, how you doing? You doing good? All right. I guess the next thing we gotta figure out is like how big do we want the courtyard to be? Let me just give it a little layout of the land. Is that a decent size? We're averaging going to be about like 20 players. That's what we're going to try for. I think that might be enough. What is the radius for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 45 is a clean number. I would say 45 is a clean number. I think we maybe just go with that. So we go there. Maybe right there. Set 1. What? Set 1. There we go. Alright, so we have that. Lurk coloring. What are you coloring? Oh, but that's not... Oh, that's a problem. That's not very much a square. That's a very much a rectangle. Alright, so what is the width of this then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. If that's the case, 21. 22 on each side? No, 12 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Set 1. Set 1. Does not help that the thing I have to hoist my camera up is blocking like my bottom corner. I don't know what. Maybe I should just get some that has like multiple arms. That might have to be the play. My current setup for my monitors is like it has the thing where it has like the 3 arms, the one that goes like vertically, and then the ones that go to the side. But like for the size of my monitors, they're like the arms aren't long enough to have some spacing in between for like a camera or anything like that. And like to make up for that, I have like all this stuff like stacked up on top of my desk just so it like is at a good level. Either it's like I'm just getting the chin of my face or I'm getting like just my forehead. There's like no in between unless I do this. I should really work on that. How much are arms, monitor arms? They can't be that expensive, right? I say that. It probably is. It's like probably gonna be like $1,000 or something like that. No, that's not that bad sticking out. I feel like that's fine. He's coming more on his pilgrimage. Blessed be, kind soul. Raised arms, they're like 40 baseline for decent ones, if that's what you mean. I mean, maybe. I'll have to look into it. I just want to kind of clean up my desk, you know? My wire setup is, my cable setup is not the greatest. There's that. I have to, like, makeshift a bunch of stuff so it, like, is at decent, like, height levels. And I just want to clean it up, especially for whenever I do stuff later in life. I want to have a nice, clean, organized desk at some point. And right now, it ain't it. That ain't it right now, truth be told. Don't worry, I still haven't fixed my cables. When I got a new PC, shit is a mess back there. Oh, Key, you have no idea what it looks like back on mine. There's cables holding up power blocks behind my desk. All right, I am procrastinating. I don't know what to do. I judged your dusty ass PC when I saw it, I guess. Well, okay. I did actually clean it a bit. It got to the point where there was so much dust that it's sticking to it, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do there. But you know what? I did blow it out. This 2 weeks ago. There's that. You know what? I haven't blown it out in like probably 8 months before that, so that's pretty good. If I do say so myself. It was very dusty in my room after that. Microfiber cloth and some water does a lot. But I don't want to use water. I mean, I could maybe use alcohol. I could use the microfiber though, yeah. I should probably buy that. Alright. Since we have the platform, what's the middle point of 45? 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Right there. So, how do I do this again? Circle. Get out of there. Radius. No. Cone, no. Cylinder, no. Oh, wait, hang on. No. Why do you have cone? Out of all the things, why cone? You know, there was a time when my memory just knew every single world edit command. Those days are long past me now. You know what? All right. We're going the old-fashioned route. Give me a sec. Where's the Minecraft circles? This thing is like the ultimate insurance for a builder. I should really just have it like on speed dial. Minecraft circles. Open image in new tab. Zoom in on that shit. Alright, how big do we want this? If this is 45, maybe we could do 23? 23 doesn't sound bad. High proof rubbing alcohol is also good. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go the route of alcohol. Speaking of alcohol, I might actually drink for a while. It's coming up for St. Patty's Day. I should probably go to the government store, whatever the fuck it's called. Essentially, the modern amount I have, it's pretty sturdy. Oh, give me a sec. Let me see this. Okay. Honestly, Key, the thing I gotta deal with, I might have to literally buy single mounts just for all my monitors. I'm gonna be quite honest. Because I have one that's like... Hang on, let me show you the one I have right now. Where do I go to orders? There it is. I bought this back in 2023, I think. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. There it is. Oh shit, you know what? We use the same brand though. We use the same brand. This is the one I got. I'll share it on screen. This is the one I got. Open image in new tab. Wait, well, why is it doing that? Open image in new tab. Why is it doing that? Excuse me. Open image in new tab. There we go. Those out. So this is the one I had. This is the one I currently have. It already extends so much. Like, even then, like, it's still, there's no space in between the monitors. Yeah, the main thing for me was being able to rotate the monitor since my left is vertical. Yeah, mine is vertical. So my right monitor on my side, the right monitor is vertical, so I have space for my mic arm to stretch across to me. That's good. However, I wouldn't really mind if I could go to a triple landscape mode again and just like buy 2 additional arms, 1 arm for each monitor. I feel like that would be a better route for me right now. And my inner greed of wanting to have big-ass monitor is eating me away because the 32-inch is causing me to not be able to have space. Oh, my mic is above my head so I don't smack it. How's it above your head? What? I also have to say, you know what? Actually, you're bringing up a point. I have to get a new mic or a new arm for my mic because this thing is like losing its strength. It slowly like falls down over time. So I don't know exactly if it messes anything with my audio during stream, but like over time, you could just see it like just trickle down. Mic mount on my desk goes up over so I can swing it out of the way when I'm done yapping. Yeah, I can't do that. If I do that, I don't know if you could hear this, but that's it hitting both my monitors right now. Me staring with my 4 monitors. Honestly, Elsie, at one point, the ultimate dream would have a 6 monitor setup. You know, like those hacker memes where it's like, oh shit, what did I just do? What did I just do? All right, don't do that again. Oh wait, I still got my screen scare. Oh, hang on a second. Let me. I mean, you know what? Here, look at this. So this is another point I could bring up. The way this arm is set up is so it's like the monitors like literally are touching. They're touching tips. Like there's no space in between, and that's the problem with this. I feel like there should have been more space if possible. Oh yeah, I gotta. There we go. So yeah, that's my qualm. I am dealing with problems I've made for myself. Let me tell you now, trying to find the monitor output is a nightmare because each monitor is not aligned. It's 3 separate holding it. Wait, what? Let me tell you now, trying to monitor outputs is a nightmare because each monitor is not aligned. It's 3 separate holding it. What do you mean holding it? Like the arms are holding it? Or like you're talking about like power supply? Give me a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My OCD would tweak. They don't align. I mean, yeah, it kind of does that for me too, not gonna lie. So like, the way mine are is like there's... For some reason, the only way my monitor setup will work is if my left monitor is upside down. So like the monitors I have like, you know how it has like the brands, they have to make sure there's at least like half an inch of space at the bottom of the monitor just for their brand. Well, that's what I got, but since it's like upside down, it's like jutting upwards, and it has like a small little 1/4 inch like step compared to the middle monitor. And then for the vertical monitor, it's like slightly, to make it like fully reach around the mic arm, it has to be slightly lifted upwards. Also, like, it's because I also have my what do you call it? The tablet. I'm gonna tell you now, my vertical monitor has beautiful picture. Yeah, I thought it was a person the other day and got, what? Oh, your model that good? That's a good thing though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Send you a picture. Yeah, go for it. How does that look? You know what? I'd say that's probably enough spacing. I think it's probably good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be enough space for like a giant ash tree, right? I don't think so. Isn't this... Wait a second. Hang on a second. So, I have Oblivion Remastered. Why is it giving me Skyrim music? I mean, I'm not going to complain, but that's like kind of false advertisement. Alright, which one was I doing again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that one. Good. Then we gotta do 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then 2. We always do the old-fashioned route around here, because I am too dumb to learn how to use World Edit. And then 2 more like that. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I'd say that's good. I'd say that's a good size. And now what we can do is set grass. Wait, what? Grass block? You gotta be kidding me. Game, you know what I mean. Actually, I could probably just done this. There we go. And just do... Wait, what? I guess I didn't do it right? I don't know. So we have that. And now the next thing we want to do is... I'll take that. We have a... Give me this right there. Add a little border to it. Wait, what? Ah, shit, I did fuck it up. Technical difficulties. So that goes there. This has to be stone. Right? Is that right? Hang on. Is that right? Yes, I believe so. All right. So that's going to be the grounds. I kind of wonder... No. I was about to say maybe we could have it like a down a level or something like that. Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Still figuring that out. And then for the tree, I'm absolutely terrible at designing trees, so I'll probably just look up inspiration for that later. For the most part, we're gonna have some like... kind of a big stocky boy. Something like that. Something along that base thickness. Wait, if it's that kind of thickness, though, it's gonna have to come out even more. Something like that. Jutting out. We could figure something out. I'll have to look at some inspiration for that. This was very abrupt. I kind of got home like about... I would say about like 6:40-ish or something like that. And I didn't really have too much time to prepare, so this is very abrupt. I was kind of in the mood for this since it's been a while, so I thought, all right, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's go pop on over. All right, yeah, we can figure this out at some point. Yeah, chill build time. Yeah, this is when I want to turn my brain off. Kind of. I mean, most of the time it is off, but... I gotta figure out how I want to do this right here, though. Because we are going on around a corner now. Did I figure out something over here? Because I'm gonna probably have to do the same on this side as well. No, I did not. I am not prepared for this. I'd say probably what we can do is just do a simple case of stack up like this. Like so. And then we can just, you know what? We can probably just copy this design. I'm not going to lie. You know, we already got something in place. Why can't we use it, you know? Expand. 2. Let's make it 1 more. Just be safe. Copy. Rotate 90. And if we rotate it, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Like so. I mean, it could work. It could work to a degree. I'm thinking about it right now. Thinking about it. Just letting it cook in my head. The main thing that I'm thinking about is how are we gonna like work on this? Do we want to have it like a... We could have it like curved right here as it goes down. If that's the case, what is it gonna be? So we have 1, 2, 3. Actually, God, technically it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. 45. 11. Okay, yeah, no, I did count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Minus the 22. We're looking at 45? Oh my goodness, we did this at the very start. Why am I questioning it? Yeah, we're doing... It's 45. So if we take that, 45 would be this right here, which... Technically, that's... It would have to be 47, actually. So, Minecraft, circle, 47. I'm gonna have to pull out the big guns because the referencing I have right now does not go up to 47. That is not good. Okay, this one does, but wholly pixelated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I mean, it's nice that you have that, but like, it doesn't help that you can't even see it. This is even numbers. Why would you use even numbers? That's so evil. Holy shit. That's a good reference. Where is it like, does no one really build in 40-second or 47 circle radius? Excuse me, hello? I still have to bring it up, Key. Your, like, setup is so fucking sexy with, like, the backlight and whatnot. Not gonna lie. Plus, like, the TV above. I just realized I'm slightly self-doxing your setup, but you know what? You deserve it. It is sexy as hell. Alright. I gotta find... What is this music? This does not sound like Oblivion. I don't remember this music at all. I love my little clay cave. I mean, I wouldn't call it a cave. It's better looking than a cave, truth be told. Where are my 47 circles? I am not prepared at all for the stream, I'll be quite honest. What the hell? Everything is going to 45. This is crazy. Is there like a circle generator? Circle generator? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm bookmarking this site. My wall lights also kick on when my alarm goes off, so my old man ass can see. When your alarms go off? Like fire alarms? Ah, you heard that. That was some good gulping of some water, I'll tell you what. Alright, so let me just double check. 1. Oh, alarms to wake up. Oh, that's actually pretty fucking good. I gulp well. Yeah, I know, don't I? My mic picks up everything, isn't it great? I love it. Absolutely adore it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, 23, 20, yeah, it's 47. Okay, so if that's the case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, technically right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still a problem. Holy shit. All right, we're going up to 49 then. We're going 51 then. Is that enough maybe? Guess we'll see. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So right here. Then we gotta go 1, 2. Ah, shit, this is gonna be a problem. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down 1. 1, 2, 3. Down 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is it. This is it. Right here. I think. Hopefully. Now. I'll just get rid of this for now. 1, 1, 2. Okay. 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sarah I can mark it as well. Oh my goodness, this is like the best website ever. 2 or 1, 2. So technically I'm highlighting this one right here. That's fine. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's where I'm at right now. 1. 1. 2. 1. Oh wait, whoops. 2. Wait a second, right? Is that right? I think it is. Maybe. Potentially. So it's bam bam 2 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 1. Ah shit. He gets to live for now. Could do some aim training with this, I just realized. Just follow the bats. That kind of looks sloppy, I'm not gonna lie though. Also, I gotta hide this. This is actually like messing with my head. Actually, you know what? I know an easier way of doing this. We live in the 21st century. I don't like how that looks, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like that at all, honestly. What if we just do this real quick? Sets, radius. Oh, that's not how you spell radius. Radius 51 stone. Oh no, that's okay. Okay. Radius. How do you do these? I forget. It's been quite a hot minute. Radius. Oh yeah, give me a sec. Gotta do something. I forgot to do this earlier. Can I do it right now? I actually don't know. Yes, wait. No, I can't. Never mind. Alright. That's fine. We can keep on going on. I feel like, you know what? This is gonna probably... This right here, today's stream is probably just gonna be me relearning all the different commands, and then we just go from there. I'm not gonna lie. Me get back into the groove of things. I feel like that's not a bad idea. Hang on, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Minecraft world edit commands. Wands. Walls? We don't need walls. We need a circle. How do you do a circle, huh? Circle. Let me just search up circle. There's no circle when you search up circle. What? Cylinder. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. H. Sill. 51. Stone. What? 12 blocks have been created. I feel like a 51 radius hollow cylinder would be more than just 12. What blocks did he even create? Huh? One did, one available. Okay, that's fine. H. Sill. Oh, that's too many. That is too many. H. Sill. Then 1. 51. There we go. Oh wait, that's the whole, that's radius. That is radius. That is not what we want. All right, lesson learned. We want 26, right? That's exactly 1.1. I was slightly off. Okay, good to know. Just a little bit off, that's all. But you know what? That's pretty good. I actually like that. I think that's pretty good. Does that affect anything in here? It most certainly does. That is a problem. All right, let's go ahead and do it this way then. I have a perfect idea. By the way, this is the best song in the entire soundtrack. And if you don't think so, that's the case, well, you are 100% wrong. It's okay, we always make mistakes though. You can always correct them too. And to correct it, you just gotta like the song. There we go. I don't know how I'm gonna like... I don't know how I'm going to... Oh, you know what I could do? I'm making this way too complicated. I'm making this way too complicated, truth be told. Okay, we're gonna do that. I think that's grass. Oh, we gotta go down one. There we go. Okay, that's our radius right there. Perfect. Now what we gotta do is... Oh, this guy's gonna get corrected. There we go. Now what we gotta do... Oh my goodness, I just realized... Look how perfect that is, actually. Lines up beautifully. Also, you know what? That website... That website was wrong! Oh, okay, let me unbookmark it. Holy cow. Give me a sec. You lied to me. Good day to you. Okay. So this is going to be the border here. How do we... I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, like, chain design. That's the only thing. That's the only problem right now. But... Also, I gotta figure out what I want to do over here. Do I extend this out some? So it's like this. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt. Adds more garden space if you want to do that. There's like a little community forming over here. Are they like trying to venture their way over to like there? I still can't get over. That's a that like spawned on itself, by the way. This is like one of those trial chambers. That did it by itself. I don't know how it did that on a creative world, but here we are. That's crazy to me. I remember when we went over there, I think it was last stream too, where we came over here. I thought it was like something I designed, because I do a few like underground stuff occasionally. Most of the time, honestly, in survival worlds. That's like my first base, and it's easier. And I thought that was what it was, but no, it's a genuine trial chamber, which is crazy to me. It actually spawned. You got even like the whole shit. Can we can place these? Holy cow. Interesting. I don't honestly, I'm gonna be quite honest. I'm actually concerned if I'm ever gonna be able to like build a castle that's gonna be able to match the grandeur that this bridges. I'm not gonna lie, because this bridge is pretty freaking sexy, if I do say so myself. I mean, look at it. How could you not love it? All right, we got this. Let me just go ahead for the time being. This helps me visualize it a little bit more. We're gonna build some walls going down. And that allows me just to see exactly what kind of like canvas we're working with, yeah? Gains a better visualization rather than it just being like air. And then I could see how can I make this stand out more without it like start just turning to be flat, you know? I would say my weakest point when it comes to Minecraft builds is definitely still curvature. Curvature is still a major problem I have, which hopefully at some point we can fix, but not right now. Also, I just realized the staircase that's gonna have to go down to here is gonna be pretty insane. That's a decent level right there. Well, we could probably work something out, but it's not gonna be just a simple case of it going straight down. That's gonna be a lot of work. You know, I actually kind of miss the ASMR of block building or block placing. It's been a hot minute. Like, we played Hightail and everything like that. Hightail's gonna be great, honestly. I'm gonna look forward to that, but I don't think it could completely replace Minecraft. I would probably be going, like, back and forth with it, you know? You gotta do a lot of stuff to replace Minecraft, I feel, and the current way Hightail is, I don't think it has that quite yet, if that makes sense. All right, so that's what we got right now. Let's go ahead and add a floor now. Just for the time being, we're gonna just go ahead and do something like this. We can work on that later. That's our canvas that we're working with right there. Technically, you know what? We could probably also do this too. Actually, you know what? I could probably do this as well, so I save some time. Just do this. Just go the whole way across like so. Like that. Now, let's also go ahead and do platform here too. There we go. That's our pretty much our canvas. I'd say oh, you know what we could do? Perhaps. Maybe. I have an idea. I'm hoping it will work. I'm very much hoping it will work. Where is it? Give me this. We're gonna go right here. How big is this? Is it 5 blocks? Yeah, it is. Could probably do 5 blocks for now. I'd say that's fine for the time being. Go down a few like that. How many blocks is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, huh? That's good to know. I will say the only thing, like, when you have stairs like this going up a tall level is it can get, I don't know how to explain it, but it can get intimidating to a degree. Oh, wait, hang on a second. What am I doing? I just realized what we could do. Rather than that, let me go ahead and say, like, right here. Do it so it's center. We want to have it there, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this is just block placement for now. We're conceptualizing. Oop, wrong way. That goes there. And how much space does that give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we do one more. The only problem is that going to be on a half slab. Shit. You know what? We can go down one. There we go. We can go down one. That's fine by me. Do that, and then have that. We'd have one block in between. Go down here. What does that line us up? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me this would have been perfect. Don't tell me this is actually perfect. No shot. That is amazing. That perfectly aligns up with the center. That is... Oh, that is perfect. All right. I love that. All right. So there we go. We have the staircase going up and down. So you're going to pretty much have this. It's not going to be as intimidating anymore, so it's a slow incline. Whenever you have, like... Here, let me... I don't know how I can describe it here. If you have it... You know what? Here, I have a perfect example. So the reason why I don't like having multiple, or like just the stair blocks going up from here to there, is it kind of looks like, I don't know if you ever seen the temples of like, I think maybe Chichen Itza it's called. Let me double check. Chichen Itza. Yeah. So like, let me just do this real quick. Little demonstration, if you will. So whenever you have like cases like this, where it's just a staircase going up like that, like I feel, yeah, for this kind of scenario, it's like it's supposed to be grandeur for this kind of culture and like the design of the overall temple and pyramid. But like when you're looking up at it, and I'm going to showcase that here in a second here soon. When you're doing that, all you really see is just nothing but staircase. And in my opinion, that kind of has like an intimidating effect in essence. Like it cuts off your field of view greatly, you know? Oh, wrong one. I want to try and at least like, I feel like even right now would be a good example for it, but I just want to go the whole way up. Not, well, honestly, maybe not the whole way, we'll see. Just kind of to line it up at least until it gets to that level. Now, obviously, you do get pretty much double, you will get double the vertical incline compared to using slabs. That's the nice thing about it. However, when you want to like consider aesthetics and design and builds, cutting off the view of the bystander or like the occupant that's going to be in the space itself is more detrimental than it is to inconvenience in terms of efficiency going upwards, if that makes sense. All right, so we have this. Your view is like entirely blocked away when you're looking at this staircase, correct? Right? However, when you have this, you have a much bigger view. Let's say for like, this is 0 degrees, and we're gonna like raise our head 45. I'd say like right here is 45. Actually, this might be 45, since that's technically going, yeah, this would be 45 right here. When you think about it like that, you're looking upwards 45 degrees. There's like, you have a much more blue space of seeing the sky in this like aspect, compared to this one where you're half your vision besides the staircase, or half your vision is just a staircase compared to this one, you know? That's what I'm trying to get at. And I feel like when it comes to builds, it's better just to go for slabs when it's like an open space. Or you kind of want to like tell a story. That sounds so cheap. I don't know if that's the right word, but like, but it allows you to be able to like more vibe with the space a little bit more, if that makes sense, rather than just being a staircase like this. The Chichen Itza thing, I feel like it fits the whole grandeur. Like, you're kind of like making a journey to reach the top of the temple kind of thing. That has like its own story in itself, and that's why it fits, in my opinion. But when you're trying to go for like a palace where you want to be welcoming, a staircase like this is a little too intimidating, I feel. And usually 9 times out of 10, if you can, you should really go with the slabs. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, give me a sec. It's not a perfect example, but it was something I had to work with at the time. Would be the build what is this? Why do I have torches here? Would be the little city build I have over here. So in this scenario that I have, And even then, I try to cut it off as much as I can. Rather than it just being a staircase, I had like these multiple levels where you can rise up. And even then, I don't think I really liked anything, so I kind of just got stuck and never continued it. But having it just a staircase like this makes you like tilt your head upwards a lot more rather than it just being a slab kind of scenario. And I feel like you could definitely go for a much more aesthetic kind of design if you just go for slabs. I don't know. That's just me. Like this scenario right here, having slabs right here is a slower incline. You could just like slowly... What is the fancy... Is it F8? Yes, it is. So you could just do like a cinematic like view upwards. And walk across kind of thing. God, I still love... This courtyard is still kind of one of my favorites. I really like this courtyard. Like, look at that. Look at that nice building design. I think it's great. And then the office, too. I mean, it doesn't really have the full-on effect that was in the modded world, but it's still pretty good. I like this space in here. This is a nice-looking office. I kind of want to maybe have the same design in the future, I'm not going to lie. Or reuse this design. I feel like that would be great. All right. But anyways, we got our staircase going up to the levels. That's all that matters. We're going to probably have to figure out a layout for it, which I don't think it'll be too hard. We can probably figure that out. Hell, we could probably even, you know what we could do is we could probably just like utilize this again. That could actually work. We could look into that. And then once we have that, I'd say the next thing we could do is... I don't know if we could, like... make this, like, a... water thingamajig? I don't know what it's called. A water gutter system? Pond, fountain place thing? I don't know. Something like that. Add some water there, and then we can cut this off down here so it's like also curving around. Could definitely do that. I think we're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. It's not at a fast, rapid pace, but I mean, great things come to you in a slow manner. I don't think that's a saying, but you know what works in this case, maybe. I think, at least in my head. Just, oh God. I'm very terrible with curves. I have to figure out what to do here. The nice thing here, the nice thing at least, would be this right here. The problem though is it's not dead center. Just because we're slightly working on a different, like, whatever you call it. That's the only thing. I mean, it is what it is. That's fine by me. But yeah, you know. I mean, I guess you could also just cut this off here, too. I don't know. We can figure something out. Figure something out. There we go. Alright, I'd say probably we should really figure out the radius for this now. So... let me see what it was for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Was it 27? I don't think it was 27. It was 26. I don't know why I thought 27. Or how I got 27. I'm gonna go down here. And then we need to get to this level. Right here. So what is this? Let's see what this is. that. And then we want to do, let's see here. Probably like right here, maybe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So we have that. What is 32? Oh, dang, that's not good. That does line up, though. Holy cow, that does line up. Okay. So we have that. What we're gonna do now is smooth. Go across like so. And this is 32 right here. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. We're gonna have something like that. That could work. I think. Let me double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's exactly what we want. And then we can get rid of this. I wish there was an easier way of doing this. There probably is. There most certainly is a way, but I am too lazy to figure that out. There we go. Can you hear? Hang on, I gotta see this. Can you hear my mouse? No, you can't. Okay, I was about to say. It is making a lot of noise, at least for me. It can pick up my gulping, but it can't pick up my mouse. That's actually interesting now that I think about it. How about that? There we go. So we're going to have something like that for the side here. I think that's fine for now. I mean, if you think about it like that, that's actually going to be look kind of interesting in my head. And then once you have that, we're going to have to cut this off right here. Let me just see what that looks like. So that's going to have to be cut off right here. I don't remember this being in Oblivion or Skyrim. Is this like Elder Scrolls Online music right now? Maybe. You know, I'm gonna be quite honest. I already miss Oblivion. I kind of want to play it again. All right, now the next thing we want to do is in here. Clear this out. Do some of this and this. I somehow caught a bat. That's unfortunate for them. Where is bucket of water? How the fuck are you? What? No, get out of there. There. So you got a little pond thingamajig there. What now? Could have it, rather than it being a... You could have a fire pit here. I think for, at least for this sake, leave a fire pit there. However, we're over here, we could do a little fountain. Little fountain jutting out kind of thing. That could work. Also, I kind of want to see something too. Could do, yeah, we'll leave it at that. It might not line up 100%, but I just want to see. Oh, yeah, it does affect it a bit. Okay. That's unfortunate. I mean, what about if you... I gotta think about it from every single angle. I'm sorry. Yeah, that doesn't really look good. Doesn't really look good. That should be fine, I think. It's just that this space right here looks a little thick. If that makes sense. We'll see. I mean, it's still the rough concept like phase. We could probably still make some corrections. We have that. I'd say probably what we want to do eventually too is like the castle might go this way. Potentially, I think. And what you could have is like, you could maybe have like docks going across over here. Not sure yet. We at least got some kind of concept right here, which is good. Also, if you don't mind, I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. Joto monito. I will BRB. Give me a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. I had a little bit of duties calls, if you catch my drift. Alright. I feel like this is probably going to be the easiest part. We have this done, that's great. I think the next part is, how do we want to do it over here now? And you could have it so... I'm thinking about like the overall structure up above. If you want to have a deck that goes across this way. If we're going to have like another castle gate kind of thing right here. And if that's just going to like go the whole way across that way, or what? What did we have for a reference? Okay, yeah, so we kind of have... We got this part here. We just finished that part over there. We have it so the entrance kind of goes across this way. What about if we do the other side now? Kind of have it the other way around now. That look a little too repetitive though. You have like this same level staircase going that way. Let's just see what it's gonna look like. Yeah, we can do this. Go there. Actually, hang on. Let me think about this. Should we have it? Well, no, we can't. Because technically, if we do that, then this can have to be moved some as well. It should be fine, maybe. Still thinking about it. I think the hardest part, at least for me, is definitely kind of like thinking about a layout. I feel like once you have the layout, like the rest of this kind of just... I mean, I wouldn't say it's easy, but like it kind of just like goes with the flow. You kind of already have like a pattern going. You just kind of like make like smaller and smaller patterns, if that makes sense. So I think like definitely the first... starting, like the first step is always the hardest. Oh, hi, Rixie, how you doing? I just gotta figure out... Do I want, actually, hang on a second. You're tired, that's fair. It's been a rough week for me. Not as bad as last week, I'll say that much. Can't wait for the shift to end, that's fair. I kind of wonder if I want to have a, staircase right here. What if I have it just so it's like... What if I just have it so it is just a platform like up here and you're just overlooking? That could work. Only thing though is, I feel like I gotta have a tower or something like that right here to cut it off, if you know. Oh wait, what if we have like a tower right here? I don't know why, but I always love adding clock towers for some reason. You could have it like overlooking the bridge or something. That would be pretty good, right? I would think so. I feel like that'd be pretty good. Also, I gotta keep on adjusting my mic. I still have to... This mixer is nice. I still have to figure it all out, though. I'm still very new to it. It took me about like a full year just to fully understand my past ones, so rolling into a new one's gonna be getting used to. Yeah, I feel like Rixie's strong. Rixie, you can do it. You got it. You got it in you. It's a Thursday. Think about it. It's Friday tomorrow. You get to blast the Yakuza song. At least that's what I do. There's a certain individual, if you go to the Yakuza song on YouTube, and he always adds one like very inspiring comment every single time. It's really great. Also, I think this might actually be a little bit higher. Maybe. And we'll see. Depending on what how high we have the second level, pretty much. Also, I'm thinking probably we do extend this. Right there. Why? Rixie, why you got... Don't do that. I wouldn't do that. It might catch on to you. Rick's home sky, don't forget. Yeah, whatever that means by cat. The tire is a literal semicircle? What? Wait, it is a circle here. The tire is a literal semicircle? What tire are you talking about? How high do we want the second level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How tall is that compared to this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, that ain't bad. Go there. You'd have that. So you'd have pretty much a wall there. Obviously, we'd have to clean it up a bit, but... Could we maybe... add like a garden of some sort? Like a... Not an arboretum. I don't know what it's called. Something like that, though. Or is it just like a ledge along the side here? And then this would be a... I think actually it'd be right here. Actually, not right there. Actually, with a line right here. think right there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Maybe right here. Just line up for the center, actually. Could have like a big tower right here. Those columns are going to have to get a little thicker, I think, but that could work. It could work. And what that would be like the bell tower, pretty much, going all the way up like that. Yeah, you could clearly see that. That way you don't really have like a full ledge either. You have like a little purpose of walking over here. And that could work. I can kind of visualize that. Castle gates would be like over here. You know what you could do? We could still have it like this, right? Where it's still like this is the ledge. However, oh, don't use that. So like the actual walls, the exterior walls start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is the center right here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That lines up perfectly. And then you just have it so like it's an indent going into there. It's the main entrance. That could work. That can work. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. I'd say for this side over here, though. Ooh, hang on, though. This might have to come out one. Perhaps. Maybe. It's not a big to do right now because we can easily fix that, but in terms of like adding railing and whatnot, you might have to make that come out some. Like one, just at the very least. And then it's going to be coming over here. I think the other question I should ask too is, do we want to have like this portion right here be open to the sky, or should it be like kind of covered? Like an arch for it. Could probably figure something out. I actually wonder if I want to have like these in here. Could probably just get away from the edges. It would line up with that too, I feel. Something like that. You have like these two smaller towers, and then you have this massive one right here. Okay. And we could have a balcony just like kind of overlooking right here, similar to that. Looking across. Maybe have like something. Honestly, what I could probably do is I can copy. God, this is actually. I wish I had teleport right now. Ender pearls. Give me ender pearls. Give me ender pearls. Hopefully that's faster. I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, it is. Okay. It'd be something similar to this right here. I have like a little balcony, and then you could have like a little waterfall area. And ooh, I wonder if I could fit in here, like a little dungeon, sewer dungeon. I definitely want to add one of these. I definitely want to add one of these in there. I feel like that would go a long way with things. We probably could go that route. What was I doing over there? I actually don't remember this. What was I doing here? I actually don't know what this was for. Oh, you get a good view though. Holy cow. I mean, minus the clouds, but that's the beacon. I know that. Oh, it took what? That's all it took me? No, I thought that was gonna go more than that. Holy cow. Or whatever. Okay. So I feel like, yeah, we could probably do something like that over here. Just extend this out a bit. But how far would you extend it out? Do you want to add like anything further over here? Like we're gonna have like, what we're doing now, it seems like, is we're gonna have kind of like this pretty much. It's gonna be a tower like so. That's not gonna be here anymore. Like a tower. I don't know yet. I gotta think. So I gotta. What are all the things I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need a chapel. I need a chapel. I need banquet hall. I need a portal room. I need dungeons. Well, and you know, I don't have to worry about the dungeons. I'm thinking about the surface for now. What other rooms are in a castle? I gotta think about this. Let me look it up, actually. Rooms in a palace. Throne room, grand ballroom. State drawing rooms? What is that? Guests can be received and entertained. Okay, wait, I don't think we need that. A library. Studies. Classrooms. Kitchen. I mean, I got to. It's me. I have to have a bathhouse. I feel like anything... If you want to be rich, you gotta have a bathhouse. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Great Hall, I guess. I guess the Great Hall should kind of go like right here, maybe. This would be the Great Hall, perhaps. I don't know. What about Hogwarts? Let me look at Hogwarts. What does Hogwarts have? You have the Central Hall, library, courtyard. Got a bunch of classrooms. Oh, a medical ward would be good. Okay. Great Hall. Great Hall for Hogwarts is not directly in the center. That's actually interesting. Central Hall. So actually, you don't need to have the Great Hall right in the center. That's good to know, actually. Okay. What else could we do then? We could... Let's see here. And this one doesn't really tell you exactly the general floor plan of things. I'm gonna be quite honest, I was not prepared for this. I should have had a little more time to think about rooms. I do think we have a good start, though. We have a terrific start so far. This will definitely get us somewhere, at least. Having the entrance. Once we have this, I feel like we can definitely go somewhere. I just gotta figure out... The biggest thing for me is I gotta figure out the multi-level stuff, you know? We could have it so the... We could have it so the classrooms are over here. They're jutting out this way. Multiple level-wise. Perhaps. I definitely think we should have a throne room, too. We should have a throne room. Like it was a castle retrofitted to be a class hall. A lecture hall or something? Do I have a lecture hall? No, I don't. Also, I feel like what we could probably do too is like, it doesn't have to be one giant ass building. We can have like a lot of courtyards too. I feel like that will definitely help. If it's one big giant block, then that makes it, honestly, that makes it a little bit more complicated, in my opinion. If you have like spaces in between, there's just a bunch of little halls in between, then it's a little bit easier, in my opinion. So we could do that too. I think I got to do a little bit more thinking on this. I thought I might be able to have it, but I got to do some more floor plan design, I think. I will say, though, this is a great start. I do like this right here. And who knows, maybe next time I stream, I might have the whole floor plan set up and then we can start designing. You know what, that would be a good part. I think next time I stream this, I'll probably have everything kind of like have a rough layout of things. And then we just will pretty much be doing the detailing. Because that's where all the where the meat and potatoes is at, really. This right here, you're just setting up the palette. The moment you have the full layout and you start working on the detailing like this, that's where the real meat and potatoes are at. I like that idea. We could definitely do that. We can definitely do that. Okay. That said, I don't know. Can we do something else? I feel like I'm kind of just pooped out now. I got too much thinking on the brain. Can I do something else? What else could I do? I actually don't know. We could... Could do a little bit... You know what? We could do a little bit of Bannerlord. We haven't played that in a while. Why don't we do that? Alright. If that's the case, then let me see if I... Well... I only will have about like an hour, though. Is that going to be worth it? I kind of wish it was the weekend right now. That way I could like literally stream for another 2 hours. I don't know. Maybe I do end it here. I don't want to just waste time. I'm just kind of like pondering, but I'm not really going anywhere. And it's just kind of like a dead zone, in my opinion. And I don't really like that. I'd say we'd still at least got a decent amount of progress here. That's all that matters in my head. We got a rough layout. It's a start somewhere. We have a tree thing with Jig. We could probably figure out something else as well, too. In terms of adding more features to the courtyard here. Because so far, I mean, obviously it's going to look bland, but we can definitely add on to it. That's not too hard. At least, in my opinion, it can definitely be touched up. Like I said, the rough concept is really the hardest for me. Alright, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to call it there. We can continue this maybe next week. Tomorrow, I'm busy with Wheezy. We're doing stuff with Wheezy again, which is always great. We could do something Friday, perhaps? I don't know what I'm doing Friday. I'll have to double check that. Or not Friday, Saturday, I mean. And Sunday, I might be doing something. I gotta double check as well. Could do Monday. Could do Tuesday. I do have to say this. I have to also spam a bunch of... Oh, Mike is getting in the way. I see that. I also have to... What do you call it? I have to... It's not coming to my head. I have to finish up all my single-player campaigns. So I can fit in a Crimson Desert when that comes out. Because that's going to be huge. I'm not going to lie. Crimson Desert is going to probably be mostly what I stream once that comes out. Hopefully every day. I would love if I could do it every day. Not going to lie. But yeah. Alright. I think we're going to call it there. Little 2 hours. A nice little chill stream for me. These past 2 weeks have been a little rough for me, I'm not gonna lie. So having something where I could just chill out, enjoy the vibe with things, that's the thing I enjoy the most. So I do miss Minecraft. We should really get back into this some more. Maybe, you know what? I wonder if we want to go into the, what do you call it? What if we go into our hardcore world again at some point? I wouldn't mind that. It's been a while. You know, continue our little house that we were designing. Work in survival. Maybe even beat the dragon at some point. That's something we could do. I think it's really been a hot minute since I played this last, too. Honestly, it's been almost, I think, like half a year, too. Something to consider about. Yeah, maybe not today. I don't even know I don't really have an objective, really. I just kind of, like, in the stir of the moment, kind of thought, you know what, I want to stream. I want to take a break. I want to chill. And that's what we did. I feel happy about that. I feel great after that, honestly. But I don't want to extend it over to the point where it would cause burnout, if that makes sense. So I say we just call it there. Go ahead and take it easy, if you will. Cortana? I don't want Cortana. Why the hell did Cortana pop up? Oh, that's right, when I was spamming the keys. That's right. All right. I say we could probably call it there. Who can we raid into? Could do... No, let's go. Let's raid into Kendra. We haven't raided Kendra yet. Spread some love to Kendra. She is playing Dragon Age, which is actually not half bad of a game. I played that a lot in college. I'm gonna quite be honest. So let's go ahead and do that. Kendra Bronwyn. Have fun over there. As for me, I say I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night and do some other things. I get to work from home tomorrow, so that's great. Don't have to wake up so early in the morning. And once I'm in meetings, I can do a little bit of side projects as long as I still pay attention. Something to look forward to. All right, I'm gonna call it there. Y'all have a great one. Have a great rest of your Thursday. I hope a Friday is gonna go good for you, and then get ready for the weekend. This weekend, it kind of when it was a little rough, but you know what? It's to go pretty fast, and that's the great thing about it. All right, I'm gonna end it right there. Y'all have a good one.